What's going on, fellas on YouTube? This is BBSP, and I'm back with another video and shit. And yeah, it's a lot going on, man. I want to talk about this, touch on this Ime Udoka situation with the Boston Celtics. Apparently, he had an inappropriate relationship with a Boston Celtics. A member of the Boston Celtics staff and shit, right? You know, there was speculation. There was this girl, a former coach with the Boston Celtics and shit. You know what I mean? But as it turns out, I think old girl who is Caucasian, by the way, is related to Brad Stevens. And now Ime Udoka has been suspended for the rest of this season, and now it's like all hell is breaking loose. You know what I mean? But I got a few things I want to touch on this shit, man. You know what I mean? It's okay. First of all, you know, cheating is a part of everyday life, unfortunately, man. You know what I mean? Certain spouses go through certain things, and people's relationships sour after a while, you know. And Ime Udoka, who is in a relationship with Nia Long, by the way. Nia Long, okay? All right. I mean, end of the day, I wouldn't think twice about cheating on somebody like Nia Long. But then again, like, we're not in that situation. We're not in that relationship, right? So we can't say what the hell was going on to lead to this point to have Ime Udoka lead astray in the relationship. You know, and for me, it's like, end of the day, you know what I mean? I can't pass judgment on either or, you know what I mean? Because end of the day, they gotta, figure that shit out for themselves, whether or not they want to continue the relationship or they want to go their separate ways. So end of the day, I can't really say what my opinion is. What do I think in between that? You know what I mean? Now, Nia Long is one fine ass female. You know what I mean? She's one fine ass female. You know what I mean? But the looks can be deceiving at the same time. I gotta be fair about it, you know what I mean? Looks can be deceiving at the same time, you know? But we don't know what she's like behind closed doors, you know? Maybe it came to a point where Nia Long became too demanding, and a lot of things started to have a difference of opinion as far as Ime Udoka goes. Maybe Nia Long has some flaws that we don't know about that Ime Udoka no longer could have put up with, you know? So for me, it's like, I see it on both sides, you know what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, it takes two to party and tango, right? It takes two to tango at the end of the day. So for me, you know, I feel like I understand both sides of the situation, but what I'm about to touch on is the hypocrisy of the NBA in this establishment. The hypocrisy of the NBA in this establishment is straight up, man. Like, you got 1,000,001 things going on in the NBA, but yet they want to make an example out of Ime Udoka. This whole Robert Sarver thing, you know, it took the best players in the league finally for these clowns to actually do something, right? They're actually in the process of removing Robert Sarver as their owner and expelling him to the point where he's no longer the owner and shit, you know? But a couple days after, this Ime Udoka situation pops up and shit, right? I just find it mighty funny that right after Sarver gets his ass handed to him, you know what I mean, and gets kicked out the league, deservedly so kicked out the league, this whole situation comes up. But yet, you don't see in the media, very few are vilifying Robert Sarver. Oh, he made a mistake. Oh, he doesn't really feel that way. But yet, they're making the Ime Udoka to be out this monster and shit, right? Same song, different dance, different music, man. You know what I mean? Same song and dance with this shit. These white supremacists are out to smear or yet another smear campaign, you know? And I want to shout out LBZ on a recent live stream. He made, fucking Phil Jackson was fucking around with GD Bus. Why wasn't he held accountable? Why wasn't he suspended for 1 year? Isn't that violating team policy? And then they were at it for like a couple years, you know, behind the scenes. But yeah, you know, because Phil Jackson has complexion for the protection, he gets a pass or whatever, right? I mean, like we always forget. People forget about that. He was fucking around with GD Bus, and I think at the time, GD was in a relationship, and Phil Jackson, even though he was separated, he was still married from his previous marriage. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, this dude Phil Jackson was still married, and we know what GD Bus is about. You know, she's his jump off. That's all she is. She's a fucking jump off, man. You know, and like, I don't understand why she has any say in that organization of the Lakers, man. You know, she's nothing but a jump off. She don't know a damn thing about the sport. She don't know a damn thing about basketball. It's evident the past 2 years. You got people running the Lakers organization that don't know what the hell they doing. But I digress from that. I just find it mighty funny that Ime Udoka is now being vilified, but yet there's a million one things going on in the NBA. People's hands are dirty. A lot of shiesty, grimy shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, because you got these white supremacists that bury that shit, you know? But yet you got that fucking hick Brett Farve out here stealing from the poorest of the poor in our community, the people that need public assistance. You got Brett Farve out here doing all types of bullshit. But yeah, he's getting a pass. I have yet to see the coverage that Brett Farve is getting, that Ime Udoka is getting. But yet nobody talks about Brett Farve except for maybe one segment on Undisputed and one segment on First Take. But you didn't hear shit from these clowns here at ESPN. You didn't hear shit from fucking Jason Piglock, Jason Doug Gottlieb. What's up? Where y'all at? Huh? If it was anybody of color doing this shit, this would be on Fox News. This would be on ESPN. This would be on CNN. You know, just imagine Brett Farve stealing from the unfortunate just so he could build a goddamn. And he was in collusion with the governor. What was it? The governor or mayor of a certain city in Mississippi and shit. And we all know the plight that Mississippi is going through right now. That's one of the poorest regions in the country. You know what I mean? Like it's you could say Mississippi's like a third world state. You know, a third world country. It's a third world